everybody? What is going on? What's happening? Y'all know I always do one of these. Why? Well, this is the second one I've done like this, and it was kind of like on New Year's. So now that we kind of relaxed in for the evening, I just wanted to go live with you guys, see what everybody got going on, see what's happening. Give a few shout outs, see what everybody did today on this beautiful 25th of December. You know, if you guys don't mind, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't, it's your favorite everything, JR Wisdom. Quit playing with me. Who all we got up in here? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and comment below. Y'all know the drill, man. Where you checking in from, age, location, as I said. And you know me, man. I just came on here to shoot the ish with y'all real quick, man. You know, today wasn't they didn't really have the kids around, so just chopping it up. Jersey in the building. Okay. Drop some toys off to the kids. The rest of the kids is grown, so we was just at the house relaxing today, kicking our feet up like we doing right now. You know, H Town in the building. Man, all of a sudden Jack Frost decided to come in. It's been warm here. It's been in the 60s in the southeast here. Then all of a sudden, these last few days, it's been in the teens in the morning, man. It's crazy. What questions y'all got, man? Y'all know I'm still disappointed about the Tory Lanez verdict. We got Detroit in the building. The Do Better podcast with Theo Coop. Oh man, that's a mouthful right there. Got Enos in the building. 9 degrees up in Jersey. I can believe it. Somebody, I made a post on my Instagram. Took a screenshot of how cold it was. It was 18 degrees in the morning. And it was like, it's up here in New York. It's like, it was something crazy. Whatever was going on in New York. Turquoise Tortoise. That's a hell of a name. Turquoise Tortoise. You guys ever had pickled okra? Random shit. I'm all over the place, man. Like I said, I just came on here to F with y'all for a bit. 5 degrees where you're at. Where's that at? In the 60s in Miami. That sounds like the weather up here. I'm not that far from Miami. I'm an 8-hour drive from Miami. That's still far though. Florida is so long. Pause. In DC, you can believe it. How do you feel about the year? 1 second. Yeah, I'm licking my fingers and all that. Got some good olives here. How do you feel about the year 2022? Did you live life to the fullest, travel where you wanted to, do the things you wanted, achieve goals you wanted? I traveled a lot of places this year, man. I can't even keep track of where all I went at. Right off the top of my head. Did get some good traveling in. Did I achieve all the goals? I'm I'll be content, man. I'm content with what's up right now. Appreciate the $5 super chat. I want my vision back. Damn. Yeah, my prediction, not my prediction, what was it, Social Blade? had predicted I would hit 100,000 subs in May. That's why, hey, look where I'm at. I'm at 80, but at least I haven't gone down. I'm going up. But in May, I was supposed to hit 100,000 subs. But who knows? I'll hit it. I'll hit 100K eventually, man. But it's not. I guess. I mean, it's an achievement. But I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to get the views back, man. Uh, fam, love most of your content. Do you ever see some stories, videos, and ask how people can be so stupid? Uh, Not really, because I've done some dumb shit. I mean, some of the shit is crazy, but like I said, I've done some dumb shit, and there's some shit that y'all probably like. I can't believe he did that. That was dumb as hell. Especially that I'm trying to bring a lot of it because I can tell a story and do a story time, but like if I do a skit, which I'm starting to do more skits to kind of like give you a better glimpse into what actually happened because I had a lot of crazy shit, which a lot of us have had a lot of crazy stuff happen in our lives. But I think my skits will paint a better picture and how my behavior is. I'm not trying to lie and make myself be tough or some alpha male in my skits because I've done some shit that I'm not too proud of. I've simped a lot, so you know. On the live stream and not with the fam. Yeah, everybody's good. Everybody's good. Fam is good. It's 9 o'clock at night, man. How long are you supposed to stay with your family? I'm done with this. I'll hop in the shower and watch some true crime. I'll play God of War, one or two. Today has been exhausting. I'm pretty sure it's been like that for everybody. It's just been exhausting, right? Or is it just me? Nah, this ain't grapes. This is olives. And this ain't my king chair. My king chair is upstairs, man. I need to get one down here though. God of War, that's on my backlog. I got a few games on my backlog right now. I think Evil West was the Evil West. I bought that Resident Evil Village Gold because I beat the original one, but I haven't beat the gold because the gold one is in third person. So that one's on my backlog, and I think I got a couple more, but that's the immediately what's on my backlog. The hold her accountable hour. This is not that hour. You guys ever yeah, what's the topic? You just ask anything. That would be in the title of the video. Very good, sir. Very good. Very good. Just ask away. Now is the time. But we got New Year's resolutions coming up. If anybody believes in those or does those anymore, or are you just going back to being the same person? I'll be 40 here shortly. 40 here in a few weeks. Feeling good. Feeling amazing. I have live stream tomorrow. Got a poly couple, bro and his 3 wives. They're gonna be live on the live stream tomorrow night at 7. I'll make sure y'all tune into that. I don't even. I'm. It's gonna be interesting for me personally. But you getting married again? Did you ask me that on one of my videos earlier today? Because somebody else asked me that. Am I getting married again? It has to make sense for me to get married. It has to make sense. Any gray hair? Does my nuts count too? Is that what you want to know? Any gray hair? The fuck? Why? Because I'm 40. I want to. Before I answer that question, why do you want to know if I have any gray hair? If I'm eating grapes or cherries for the third or fourth time, these are olives. See the olive oil? Olive oil in there? They're olives. I'm getting married again. Like, let me finish that because I know we got some questions here backed up. Am I getting married again? It has to be the right situation. It has to be a woman I can't live without. You know, has to be one of those women that, the whole body tingles, makes my nuts tingle just watching her. You know what I'm saying? Are platonic friends possible to have of the opposite sex if you're in a relationship? If you're in a relationship having platonic friends, I don't think so. That's just my opinion. I've covered that a few times. A lot of people disagree, especially women disagree. They'll say that this guy doesn't want to sleep with me. I know his girlfriend, but he'll pile drive your ass in a second if given a chance. Oh, you turning 40 with a prenup? Okay, with a prenup. I'm reading these different ones. With a prenup, yeah, there have to be a prenup for sure. But that's, to me, that kind of defeats the purpose. But yeah, with a prenup, that most definitely. Turning 40 with no grays. I got grays. I'll answer your question. I was being funny with you when I was talking about the nuts, right? Let me see. My lips are greasy because of olive oil, so don't be saying no suspect stuff. Y'all might see some grays here. Yep. I don't have any gray hair on my head. That's what you want to know. Yeah, I'm turning 40 with my dick still working too. Isn't that a win? Yeah, sorry to all the virgin ears on Jesus' birthday. Jesus' birthday. That's a whole nother topic we could get into, but I'm not gonna go there. They're unattractive and in the rainbow community. I'm divorced with 1 kid. I'll get married in another country. I didn't like my ex, but divorce in the US is hard. Tell me about it. Divorce was hard for me, and my ex-wife left me. And I filed for divorce. Ain't that some shit? She left me, and that shit was still hard for me to once I file hard pause. I got to say pause for saying hard. Damn. Or do I got to say pause because I say my dick still work? A dude like you come to Miami and walk the ocean strip down on South Beach, they be all over you, bro. They love them gentleman types. I guess, man. I walked down Ocean Drive before. Oh, excuse me, Ocean Drive. Is it Ocean Ave? Ocean Drive, my bad. You right, you from Miami. Hey, I might have some interviews coming up in Miami. For sure. Pause. You're a pretty good looking brother. Enos, man, let's not go there. You know, let's not go there. Let's keep it player. Of course, divorce is gonna cost you. That's the plan. Thanks for answering. Out of all who answer, only a small percentage disagreed about platonic. It's sad. I always assumed men had an ego to know to no worry about their ladies and one male friend. Gentlemen types are seen as easy marks. You think I'll be an easy mark? An easy mark. What's considered an easy mark? That's what I want to know. If I hit Miami, I'm gonna get taken advantage of by some women. Is that what you're saying? I'm gonna spend all my money. You're gonna trick and simp. There's nothing wrong with. I don't think being a trick is being an easy mark if you tricking. So you're paying for goods and services. I don't see what's the problem with that. I think two consenting adults can exchange money for goods and services. Just my opinion. I could be wrong though. Keywords: two consenting adults. If you're selling a bit, I'm buying a bit. If a thick chick throw that ass at you, I mean, y'all should love Miami, man. That's the home of the everything's fake in Miami. This dude said versus a thug, they'll assume you're gonna trick and simp. Versus a thug like me with gold fronts, they won't assume I'm gonna simp. Alpha gorilla thug. What would be funny is if you really just some little shrimpy little white dude with glasses behind a keyboard. That would crack me up. You just calling yourself Alpha Gorilla Thug. So with gold, just because you got gold fronts, you're not gonna simp. Damn, I done heard it all. Gold fronts make you anti simp. Would you pay for the poom poom overseas like Passport Bros? Man, that's a no brainer. I don't see. No, I'm not trying to be funny. I don't see what's the big deal. Why people make a big deal about somebody spending their money on what they want to spend their money on. And I'm not saying that to be like no disrespect. I'm just saying there's like a stigma about a man paying for buns. I don't. Whether it's here or overseas, what's the problem? I'm a legitimate Pookie thug. I wear a bandana and a Tupac style. Yeah, this is a yeah. Call in, man. I need to see. I need to. You got to prove it. You talking all that? You always in my lives. Call in, man. You got to prove it. We got to prove it, player. Yeah, straight up. It's the biggest. It's the greatest equalizer. You got to do what you got to do, man. So I don't think men or women should like criticize men who choose to do that. Because some dudes here in the states, man, you gotta look at it for a sub-average woman that you got to struggle to get. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying, a lot of guys have to put in a ton of work, spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars for in the words of the late great Alan Roger Curry, for the possibility of sex. And it's not even a guarantee of sex; it's just a possibility of sex. And they're spending hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars for that. When you could just spend 40 bucks, you know, and you can call it simping, you can call it what you want to call it, right? Bro, the simps would be way better off as tricks. Shout out. Brown Sugar. Shout out to Delaware. Salute, salute, shout out, shout out. What else? What else y'all got, man? What else is happening this weekend? I mean, this weekend's over. We're going into Monday here in a few hours. Yeah, how's it going, man? How's it going? I'm just wow, mode one passed. When did this happen? He passed away like what was that, 3 weeks ago? I think. I got the exact date on my Instagram here. I can tell you exactly when he passed away. The great Alan Roger Curry. Damn, where is he? I know I didn't delete it. Shit. Sorry about that. I was just while I'm sitting here looking for it. Yeah, he does. He has a young son. He had a young wife too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Speak facts. What the hell happened to this? It's like all this stuff just skipped, man. My bad. It was like 3 weeks ago. It had to be like 3 weeks ago. I saw his picture earlier, man. But yeah, he passed away. Please eat healthy, exercise, and go to the doctor frequently. We shouldn't be dying for health reasons. Alan Roger Curry, I know he was from me watching a O'Shea video, he was a diabetic. So I know he had some health issues, but yeah, I did coverage on the Tory Lanez trial. That was some bull. I think anybody could look at that and see that was bull, so much reasonable doubt. Yep, everybody got to go, man. You know, everybody's got to go. You're not gonna be around here, so why y'all folks be wasting time and worrying about the wrong shit? Happy holidays, happy holidays. Folks be worrying about the wrong shit. Sorry about that. Yeah, but Tori's got to get he's got to definitely do an appeal. He's got enough to get a retrial based upon this. Gotta be. This guy's just be saying shit. Either this is a woman or this is like a little shrimpy. You always comedy in the chat though. That's for sure. Your best friend's girl, females too, is cheating on him. Do you let him know or stay out of it? What if they are married? Would that affect the decision? Wow. If your homie's girl is cheating on him, man, that's a good one. Damn. I mean, you definitely give him some info in a roundabout way. You got to figure out is he happy? You know, if that's your homie, that's your guy, man. You got to let him know. If that's your guy, you got to let him know, man. Don't have him walking around crazy. That's another thing too, which what I was about to say. Whether he wants to know or not, you gotta bring it to his attention in a certain way. Like, hey man, if you thought this, would you want to know? Which automatically insinuates that you know some shit, right? If you tell them that, and that's how it is. Some people say if you do tell somebody about it, they might end up working it out anyway. So it's best to stay out of it. And they might even get mad that you told them, you know. I feel like they work it out, you tell them. And what are the chances you have concrete evidence? I mean, if you got concrete evidence, if because you saw her, do women try to friend zone me? Uh, uh I mean, they have in the past, you know. But once again, I got a different thought process on the friend zone. Damn, that's a random one. Have you ever had an onion pickle? Damn. A onion pickle. I haven't had an onion pickle. I might have had a pickled onion before. Nah, but back when have women tried to friend zone me? Um, in the past, man. But it's what you allow. If you allow yourself to be friend zone is just a matter of how much attention you're willing to give a woman. What was the other thing Alan Roger Curry called it? The um, was it free attention? I forgot what he called it. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about in his book. It's called free attention. You can't just be giving women free attention. And if she friend zones you, then you remove your attention. You got nothing else to talk about. So yeah, I mean that's been tried in the past, and that's when you just tell a woman I'm not interested in it, or you just keep it cordial. You're not about to be her emotional tampon and be listening to all of her problems and all this shit. Excuse me. That's not what we do, fellas. You allow yourself to be in the friend zone if you stick around. Women do all types of stuff. Women, you could be. I said this earlier on a video I recorded. Women will you can literally be with the woman today. You guys can have a sexual relationship, getting it in. You guys could be talking every day, and then out of nowhere, she'll just stop talking to you. The boyfriend will pop back up, or some other guy that she was waiting on, and it happens. And she'll normally say something like, "I got a lot going on right now." That's like the number one. That's the number one phrase women will use. They'll say, "I got a lot going on right now." The next thing you know, you see her on social media living her best life, and do you, baby? And that's when you stop. Once you say, "I got a lot going on," then you don't talk to her anymore. Okay, baby. Well, go ahead and figure all that shit out. And when you don't have a lot going on, hit me up. Other than that, there's nothing to talk about. But women do that all the time. Oh, they'll just stop talking for no reason, you know. But they'll say they're the best communicators on earth because you're supposed to read and you're supposed to take the hint. But don't let a man do that to a woman. There's a problem. There's a problem, bro. If you get friend zone, it's because you aren't making your intentions clear and making it sexual. You can be fucking a bitch. Then she turn around and I'm not saying friend zone. You can be fucking a bitch. Then she just stopped fucking with you because some other dude came into that has more history with her than you did. It don't matter. You talking about that has nothing to do with it, and you can call it friend zoning or basically like it's usually that line. Either she'll stop talking to you or she'll just say, "I have a lot going on." It's one of those two. And I guess ghosting is not really friend zoning, but do any of the women you talk to like sports? If so, do you take them to games? I'm not into sports like that. So, I mean, if they're into sports and that's something that they want to check out, I don't mind doing that. But, you know, if your significant other is in a coma, how long should you wait realistically for having sex with someone else? When you woke up, how long should you wait realistically? Damn, man, is this some hypothetical shit or you got something like this going on? Damn. If your significant other is in a coma, how long should you wait realistically before having sex with someone else? When you wake up, could you forgive her if you're when you woke up, could you forgive her if within that time frame? That question's all over the place. How long should you wait? And you putting yourself in the coma. So she was in the coma, now you're in the coma. I'm confused. You know. You ask the doctor how long she gonna be in the coma, and if that motherfucker say indefinitely, then that's when you do your thing, player. Why men think something wrong with women 29 plus with no kids and single and not women 30 plus. I don't know what type of men those are. I need space. Yep. I need space. I got a lot going on. That means that she's friend zoning you. Somebody else has came in the picture. When she says, I have a lot going on, I need space. That means that another dude has entered the room and he's doing his thing. Tyrone is, well, it could be Tyrone, it could be some new dude that blew her socks off that she was just like, your time has come and passed. She made her intentions, so we not about to make anybody do anything that they don't want to do. We're not about to ask them, hey, what can I do to fix it? Hey, I hope you feel better. All that good morning text bullshit is out the window, which y'all shouldn't be sending good morning texts anyway. So, yeah, if someone tells you you need game to pull women, who is this, man? If someone tells you you need game, I'm not clowning you. I'm just saying, like, that's a no disrespect, but that just seems like a funny question. If someone tells you you need game to pull women, is that good advice? No, people say game, man. Game is just be yourself. Now, being awkward is different, but I mean, just be yourself. Just say what's on your mind. You'd be surprised what a woman to do. You say what's on your mind. Game work like 1950 to 2010. Yes, honestly, if a chick want to stay in a coma forever, I can't wait, man. I'm dipping. Yeah, game for dudes. I could get on that, man. And maybe I do need to switch my content up to more like just more of those straight rough to the point things in terms of advice and what's really going on, because I guess that's what seems to be working, like that AMS type stuff. And this other lady that gives like this hard advice and shit for the she's like a she does advice to men and shit like that. And maybe I just need to, because a lot of these dudes that be giving advice, they married, they haven't been out in these streets. Not that I have, but I have had a lot of incidents and run-ins and dealt with a lot of foolishness in my day. So, but yeah, you don't have to have game. To me, game is just you just have to get over. You just have to when I say knowing how to talk to a woman, that means that there's no lulls in the conversation. That means that you're engaging. That means you're actually conversing. It's not about a bunch of bullshit that you hear a lot of women be complaining about dudes don't know how to ask them out on dates. They talk about, irrelevant shit, talking about, yeah. As long as you just keep a woman intrigued, I guess, for lack of a better term. And some women just aren't going to be intrigued by you. Some women are shallow. Just because she's pretty doesn't mean she's smart. Just because she's pretty doesn't mean she's intellectual or can carry a conversation herself. Are you going to pressure your kids to have children by 30 even if they're not ready? Nope. It's none of my business whether they want to have kids or not. I have a dick that works. I can have kids. Why do I need you to have kids? Was I ever that dude on the side? I think I was a few times. Yep. Why are women so loyal to prison bays? Because it's exciting. And you gotta understand these dudes behind the walls, man, they be saying all the right things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like literally when it comes to women, women aren't practical and women aren't logical. And the sooner you realize that, the better. When you try to understand women, like there's a video that I'm gonna give commentary on about women saying that men need to be mind readers. Because that's how women think. Women think that you're supposed to read their mind. You know, when they communicate, they communicate non-directly, and through innuendo, indirectly, non-directly, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, man. Prison Bays proved my point about being a thug, getting more. The damn comedian up in the damn chat tonight. What time is it? I've been in here 40 minutes shooting shit. Women are just, man. You go off a woman actions, man. A woman votes with her feet. A woman can tell you everything and everything that she wants, and she'll go deal with the exact opposite of what she's talking about. So you can't believe shit a woman says. It's all about what a woman does. Everything when I hear women talk, it's mostly just lip service. Because that's kind of like just what it is. It's she'll be talking, but she has to. A woman has to prove shit to you. And what I mean by that is she can say all of these things about, yeah, I like this or I want this, I want that. And the guy who she's head over heels over is nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm gonna start putting out them fucking them videos. Women, the thing about women now, modern women in the United States, they can make the rules, and they make the rules pretty much as they go. Hence why people complain about accountability. I don't complain about that shit. You complain about women being accountable. Women just make their own rules up and then complain about where their lives turn out, or how their lives turn out, or lack of, and this, that, and the third, and dudes putting the beaters on them, and dudes cheating, and this. I mean, but it's your choices, baby. And I'll tell my daughters the same thing when it comes time and when they get older. You know better, but you think in your mind that you can change the situation. Yeah, they are definitely programmed to say politically correct shit. There's a woman I was I was I was having a conversation with, right? She was a coke sniffer, right? She sniffs coke. She didn't have custody of her first child, didn't have custody of the second child, and third child she got pregnant by a dude that worked for her who was a pookie. He stopped working and he was a stay at home. He just stayed at home while she worked two jobs and she paid for his weed. And then he got her smoking weed while she was pregnant. And then something happened and he called DSS on her while she was pregnant and basically all kind of shit. So, and she's still in love with him. Has no job. He's living with another woman, has got this other woman pregnant, and she's still fucking him. So yeah, women just do dumb shit. And they don't ever want to say, I just like doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Do I go to comedy bars? No, I don't. We don't have where I live at, we don't have like, which is another reason why I need to relocate. We don't have many open mics where I live at. I never try to understand why people make bad choices in partners. I don't know, man. And they'll sit and will cry you a river. They do that dumb shit and they'll cry you a river. And want you to feel sorry for him. I had somebody commented on one of my videos. I think the wisdom part of your name is a stretch. This video right here, I'm gonna do a separate video on this. I don't know if you guys have watched that video right there. If you have, let me know if y'all have watched that video right there. Anyway, I'll prove it. That video itself proves how crazy some women are. She had an overwhelming amount of support with what she did to her husband, her ex-husband. And women are constantly the comments that women are, and it's obviously it's mostly black women that's commenting, saying that she's rich, she got money, that's crazy. How can you judge her? Something's wrong with you. Why are you saying this? This woman literally made fun of her ex-husband and leaving her and going to be with this other guy who couldn't even put her and her kids in a new place to stay. The woman had 3 kids. She left her husband that had a house, that they had a house together, 3 kids, had to have her father help get her a new place, and then she moved this dude in. And that leads me to believe the mindset of so many women. That video has what, almost 200,000 views, and the amount of women in the comment section that's basically upholding the shit that she did. Wow. Dudes in prison have 2 and 3 girlfriends. Got a homegirl who said she could tell when her man started cheating when her O balance changed. O balance? You mean her pH balance? I guess the O is by the P, so you meant to put pH balance. I mean, that can happen sometimes. I mean, it does change because uh when you're sleeping with multiple women, you're transferring regardless. It doesn't matter how much you wash, you're still transferring that bacteria from one partner to the other. So that's definitely possible. I be wondering how them porn stars be doing it. I'm just like, y'all, I mean, not to say that they, because a lot of them have boyfriends, obviously. And not to say that they're fucking every day or even every week. But damn, like these scenes where it's like, you know, multiple women. If you're gonna cheat, you should be strapping up. This dude is just be saying some crazy shit. Didn't you already ask me that? Will I ever get married again? Or did somebody else ask me that? Damn, people want to know. I think you did ask me if I'm getting married. Has to be the right situation. Women prefer a cheater over a boring guy. Women like an emotional roller coaster. And what they say, what old girls say, I want a man that I know get bitches. I don't want to be with no dude that don't get bitches. Yep. That's another sign. He said that happened with my first ex. I remember she didn't smell right. All men in relationships should cheat for the good. If you love her, cheat on her. Yeah, she love you. She'll love you more if you do, right? This is such a misogynistic live stream. So much misogyny going on here. It's horrible. Talking about cheating, and this is this what relationships have come to? That's what I don't be getting. Like people that they'll like you have the holy rollers, then you have the oh my wedding. I've been with my husband 3.5 years. I was a virgin. Da, 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 da. I've been with my wife. That's it. I'm just like, why are y'all like? Who gives a fuck? Why are you watching this shit anyway? If your shit is so perfect, why are you watching? That's what I always wonder sometimes. Oh, she should your one. She should always feel that way. She should always feel like she should always feel like she can lose you or you can walk away at any second if she fucks up. What kind of name is that, bro? I see you in the back. What kind of name is that, man? The hell? Let me bring on this first caller here. See what he's talking about.
What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? What's that name there, bro?
Meditation? Oh, damn. Hold on. Oh, damn. No. That was some. Damn, my name was supposed to be meditation. That's for somebody else. I was trolling.
Oh, okay. What the okay. Yeah.
My bad. My real name.
You said it's meditation?
Yeah, it's really supposed to be meditation. It's meditation, right? Meditation riding waves. But anyway, bro, I love your stream, bro. I watch your shit all the time, bro. You funny as shit. So keep going with your shit. I really don't know what the topic is. I just seen your shit. You was live. I was like, okay, my boy live. Let me see if I can come up here. You dropped the link. All right, let me go up here and support.
Yeah, it ain't no topic, man. It's just random. Like I do this every now and then. This is a random live stream. If people got questions or something like that, they got to call in, express their thoughts. By all means, man. That's all it is.
So let's do it like this. How you feel about that Megan Tory shit?
Well, I actually did a live stream on that. That day that the verdict came out, but
that was some bullshit. That was some bull, right?
Yeah, I think everybody knows that that's bullshit. Even the judge knew that was bullshit. That there was too much. I mean, the probable cause with that girl Kelsey, that was enough probable cause right there with her pleading the fifth. Pleading the fifth equals probable cause. That's what pleading the fifth is.
So, and then his prints ain't even on the gun, and everybody like, well, he sure she still shot. Okay, well, he is look, y'all, he is the first black man in history to go down for something, and his prints is not on the gun.
No prints, no DNA.
Like, bro, that is funny as hell. It's funny and sad, but it's funny and sad. It's sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like I said, his appeal, he should win an appeal, no problem.
Yeah, he should. Yeah.
Where you calling in from, man?
Oh, I'm calling in from Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to everybody from North Carolina.
Absolutely.
Or the Charlotte area.
For sure.
Sure. But yeah, I just came to show love to you though, bro. I love your content, and keep doing it, bro. Kevin Samuels told you. I know you talked to Kevin. I know.
Yeah, nah, not really.
Yeah, but you talked to him kind of a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like keep doing it though. O'Shea, I know you talked to O'Shea. I know you know saying.
Yeah, O'Shea's my bro. Yeah, I talk to O'Shea, once a week, a few times a week. O'Shea's my guy for sure. Yeah.
Keep going, bro. Keep going, bro. You doing.
Appreciate you, man. Hey, thanks for tuning in.
You too, man. Hey, keep going.
Have a good night. Shout out to that brother. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that name was, meditation round the way, something like that. He said. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? What else we got here? Yeah, something about that toxic relationship, that toxic sex, all that stuff. If a chick know you have the ability to get other women, they will be more cooperative. Absolutely. Can't force a woman to be cooperative. You can't force a woman to respect you. None of that shit. If she not willing to do that, she's not the one for you. Said he. Megan likes toxic relationships. Hey, we hit an hour yet. Everybody likes toxic relationships. Pause. It's a bunch of pauses in here. Treat her bad, she'll stay. Treat her good, she'll leave. I don't like that stuff, man. Good guys aren't a challenge. She already knows what she's getting. I don't need that in my life. Did I ever drink Nouveau back in the day? I may have drank Nouveau like once. I probably, and that's when it first came out. That was what, 2006. I think that was like 2006. Yeah, that was when T-Pain was at his height. Men in society really undermine women's sexuality. Women be out here. All it takes is a certain dude to enter their presence. Man, women objectify themselves, you know. But I don't want to make, hopefully I'm not coming off as complaining about women, because I see it's a bunch of dudes in here tonight. I feel y'all, what I'm saying? Dudes are the men obviously are most of my viewers are men, but women objectify themselves. Women are, you know, women like to be wanted. Women like to be viewed. Women like attention. And that's just, women are to be put on display. Women like to be put on display, you know. What do I think about OnlyFans? Nah, man. I think men are always going to pay for content. Not to say it's just only that's the only thing that OnlyFans is for, but that's OnlyFans is synonymous with adult content, right? So, no, as long as there's cam, what is it? What was it? The cam videos and all that stuff, and you can pay for smut. Dudes been paying for smut for 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 a long time now, man. So as long as you can pay for smut, then that's OnlyFans isn't going anywhere. Hey, man. Shout out to the women who make money on OF. You know, Montebello Long Island iced tea. Can't tell you the last time I had a Long Island iced tea. Do people even drink those anymore? Damn. That was like early. That was the early 2000s drink. A sex on the beach. It was the sex on the beach, and a Long Island, and that was it for the night. That's all you needed for the night. Sheesh. You got what, 10 different liquors in each one of those? Man, Thug Passion and Incredible Hope. So he might, since he know what Thug Passion is, he might have something here. I might believe you instead of you being some other guy. You know what I'm saying? RJ, what's happening?
What's up, JR, brother? I've been a long time viewer. How you living?
Oh, it's the greatest day of my life. How about yourself?
I'm getting better, man. Getting better. Like I commented, man. Just been just got out of a toxic relationship. I've been on your channel for a minute talking about relationships and the late great Kevin Samuels, Melanie King. So I look at everybody's, and you're my favorite.
Oh man, that means a lot. Where you calling in from? Did you hear me, or the screen froze? You might need to come back, and you might need to go out and come back in because it froze. Your screen froze. I can't hear you. All right, I probably can hear you now. Say something.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, where are you calling in from?
Oh, Virginia, bro.
Virginia, what part?
I live right outside of Richmond. Like if you ever heard of like Fort Lee, Petersburg, Hopewell.
Yeah, I was in Richmond earlier this year. So yeah, what do they call it? Something pump. What is it called? Something pump.
Short pump.
Short pump.
Short pump.
Yeah, short pump. Yeah, I was up in short pump early part of this year. Yeah.
Crazy name.
That's a hell of a name. Yeah, short pump. Yeah, a quick pump. But yeah, man. So what about the so this toxic relationship for all those that listening? Why was it toxic?
It was because with her, she had way more secrets and issues than she let on to that I found out later into the relationship than how it was presented to me.
Like how? So it was presented. It just wasn't presented the right way.
Yeah, pretty much. It was always like a tidbit of a story, and then when a situation unfolded, then you got a little bit more of it. And then when a different situation unfolded, then you got more of another story, and it was just more and more and more pieces of the story. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if someone made you a plate, and you take a little scoop of the mashed potatoes, but then finally you take a big scoop of the main course, whether it's steak, meatloaf, chicken pot pie, whatever your main entree was. That's how it was with her. So it was crazy. I just got out of that like a week ago.
So was it toxic because you couldn't leave?
No, it was toxic because like I'm gonna go back to day one. Day one, I've been just working, doing my own thing. You on my Instagram page, so you kind of if you remember my Instagram page, you kind of know what I do on the side. So I ain't really been in a relationship. So when I first approached or first started talking to her,
what's your Instagram? I'm listening. What's your Instagram?
I am Rodney Jennings.
Okay, go ahead though.
So as I'm talking to her, I kind of let her know like, hey, I'm kind of interested in you, but I understand this too. I'm not a professional at being a boyfriend. Right. So you gotta be a little patient with me. You know what I'm saying? There's being 1,000 with you. So as we're talking, it's just little things about it, like how kind of like you have a wrong vibe about a person, but then you overlook it because you're like, maybe we can connect on a different level here than there.
You're a comedian.
Nah, actor, brother.
The actor, my bad. Yeah, the actor. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, so as time go on, she telling me, her childhood and how she grew up and everything like that, and she's 2 years older than me. So I'm like, okay, I got me a mature black queen. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, kids, but I was like, okay, maybe that's gonna make me step up or level up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
But
yeah, she had kids. I don't have any kids.
You don't have no, but you went ahead and said, "I go ahead and yeah."
Yeah, because you got one baby daddy. I'm cool with that. Once you get the 3 baby daddy, you know what I'm saying? I may have to go on 2 step out of that situation. But 1 baby daddy, cool. I only got to meet 1 dude. But it was just things, like the one thing would be like, I'm a very relaxed, calm person. She is really like buck wild, like not buck wild, like she's gonna be out there like fighting people and stuff like that, but she's wide open. Like if you meet her, you get 100% of her. Like there's no like warming up or trying to get, trying to catch a vibe with her. Like she's just wide open. But it was just little things at first, It'd be things like I'm gonna give you an example. Like she'll tell me one thing, but then like renege on it on the back end. So an example, we may be up late at night and we may be talking about the kids and their breakfast. And she'd be like, oh, my kids love this cereal, but I always love Captain Crunch. And being our dude, I'm thinking, okay, she loves Captain Crunch. So the next day, or whenever I come back to her apartment or whatever, I may buy my babe Captain Crunch. She'll turn around and say, "Why you buy that? That's not my favorite cereal." You just told me the other day that was my favorite cereal. So as your dude, I'm gonna go buy your favorite cereal. It was just like little stuff like that, and you be thinking maybe I'm tripping. Like, am I going crazy? All right, then you start paying attention a little bit more about it, and it'll always be like she'll tell you one answer, and then when you do something for her, she'll be like, "Nah, why you do that for? I never said I like that or wanted that." Rah rah rah. So that whole relationship doesn't make you go crazy because you're trying to please your woman, but your woman reneging like, "I'm glad we're not playing spades."
Yeah.
If we'll play spades, we've been out back. We would have got we got a hit. But yeah, and then that whole time, man, I ended up finding out like she had all these other dudes that were friends, but then like little by little, when she had an altercation with that friend, you'll find out more story about her and that friend.
Always,
right? So like her friend was living with her, but the friend would be in the background every time we talk and saying, "Oh, he seemed like a good dude. You need to holler at him." But knows to me, they were still smashing. I didn't find that to the back end.
The plot
the plot thickens, right? But no, I'm gonna kick it all the way to you. We get together before Halloween, like 2 weeks before Halloween or whatever. I'll go out with her to a Halloween party. She took the kids out to trick or treat, whatever. So we're together Halloween. And so November, I'm helping her out around the house. I'm taking off from work because she got sick. She had a pinched nerve or something from sleeping weird. You know what I'm saying? Just doing boyfriend shit. I'm even helping her sister or best friend with her car. Her sister needed some work done on her car. I'm handy with my hands. I'll go and help you out with that.
Man.
Well, finally, something popped off of DC where she just won't listen to me. Like, I'll be trying to talk to her. She just won't listen to me. So finally, I buck. I'm in DC. I leave her in DC. She drove her own car. So I ain't just leave her out there with just an Uber and a hope and a dream. She drove her own car, drove my own car, but I leave her in DC. But I had the key to her apartment. So she called me, was like, "What you doing?" I said, "I'm calling your homegirl to give her your keys because she lived right downstairs in the apartment. Why you give my best friend the keys?" Click. Phone hangs up. All right, I'm already hot. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Rodney, I'm hot rod. I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, F everything. She called me back, like, "Why would you give my best friend the key to my apartment? Because that's your best friend."
Right.
And I didn't say she was my best friend. Like, literally in less than 10, 15 seconds, she flipped the complete script on me like, "She's not my best friend, but I just called her my best friend 5 seconds ago."
Yeah.
So me and her best friend ended up chit-chatting, and I ended up coming to find out that the times when I was over her house, helping her fix her car, helping her fix her homegirl's car, whatever, she was still smashing an old boy that used to live with her. And I got old boy on the phone like, "Yeah, man, she just kicked it like y'all was just friends." I would never even did no stuff like that. She told me that you was out there working on her car, but that was her friend.
Yeah.
Dude, after you left, I pounded that. I'm like, "What?" Bro, for real. I'm like, "Yo." I'm like, "You for real? He was like, "Hey, yo, you cool peoples, bro. I thought you were just a friend. I wouldn't never do no grimy stuff like that." Whatever. But then it was before all that happened that she had left me in her apartment with her kid. We together for 2 months. She left me at the house with the kids. Talking about I need to go talk to their godfather.
But after 2 months?
After 2 months, and plus it's 11 o'clock at night. What you mean you gonna talk to the godfather at 11 o'clock at night? Now he's tripping. Woo woo woo. All right, cool. I don't like this. Some bullshit going on, but cool. Let's go ahead and make that happen. All right. He's a little hostile, so if I don't talk to you or call you or whatever in 20 minutes, come look for me. Come look for you. First of all, hey JR, first of all, JR, I don't like playing hide and go seek with my niece and nephew. You want me to play hide and go seek with you?
Yeah.
All right, my girl know him better than me. He's godfather, whatever. 20 minutes go by. All right. She told me she gonna meet him at like I don't know if you know Richmond like that, but it's Southside Plaza. Southside Plaza. Yeah, you don't know Richmond like that, but it's a little, the Southside Hood Plaza. It's only about 5 minutes from her house, probably not even that far. But I was like, all right, I'm gonna go look for her. I'll ride around that whole motherfucking. Oh, excuse me. I'll ride around that whole thing to the point that the police officer that's surveillance or go around the area start following me around. So me and him just ride around the whole parking lot. I'm looking for her car. I don't see it nowhere.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, you got me out here looking funny as I don't know what. But then I get back to her crib. I'm calling her like, boom, boom, boom. Straight to voice. Not straight to voicemail.
Where's her kids at?
Her kids in the apartment. Her oldest kid is like 14, 15. So when I went to go, yeah. So I ain't leaving no toddlers at home. Oh, my bad. I should have said that. Yeah. He's 14, 15. So I was like, I'm about to go, go out. I'm about to go to the store. I ain't gonna tell him I'm looking for his mama. I don't want to scare him like that. I'm about to go to the store. But after I couldn't find her, I go back to her crib. I'm waiting for her. I'm calling her phone back to back. Boom, 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 boom. 5, 6 times. No one answered. So in my head,
I got the little robot right there, little sweeper thing. That's why I had to get up. Go ahead.
Don't step on him. But yeah, I ain't heard nothing back. 30 minutes later, she called me back. Hey, I'm on the way. I'm right around the corner. Whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. Yo, where the hell you been at? I called you 5, 6 times. I already drove to the place, rode around. Police pretty much escorted me around the plaza. What's going on? It's like 12 o'clock midnight. Well, oh boy, exactly, JR. Exactly. Exactly. And then she comes back and says, this motherfucker pissed me off. He's the one that got me strung out on coke. Whoa! What you mean? What you mean? Whoa. We didn't skate past that part. First, he was just a godfather. Now he's the dealer? Ain't he been gone for an hour? Nah, bro. Nah.
Did you know she was on coke before then?
Not into the ass in a relationship, like literally last week. Because like I said, she'll say one part of the story and then you find out later is more of it. So like I told you earlier, she said the friend was just a friend, but come to find out they smashing, and she even got pregnant with him one time and had an abortion. Whoa! When this happened? Same thing with the Godfather. I thought he was the Godfather to the kids. Nah, he's the dealer, and the dealer's gonna smash. You can't pay that bill.
Yeah, they're gonna smash. Yeah, dealers always gonna smash. That's for sure.
I'm finding out there. So it was just everything was just coming out of her mouth was just either she reneges on it or just a complete lie. And mind you, I put on 3-way with one of the dudes that she was smashing, and she still denied it. Denied to the end, JR. Denied.
So how long was you with her total?
3 months. No, hold on. 2. Let's say 2.
Bro, that wasn't no relationship. What are you talking?
Oh.
Man, it sounds like you got, I don't know when these issues started. You said October. You said Halloween, right? So
it was like the middle of Halloween, let's say like the 15th-ish, 16th. Let's say the middle, straight down the middle.
Yeah, middle of October. Okay. Yeah, so man. Yeah, I don't know that. Sheesh. Yeah, that sounds like she did you a favor. All that went on in this short amount of time. Some women, they just live like that, man. They just used to living like that. And if they have something different, they just used to that chaos. And that's what some men need to understand. When you try to become, the voice of reason and bring some sort of stability and show that you're a good man, some women just used to chaos, man. And, especially if they got a vice, like a woman that does coke, which I was talking about a story earlier. I was telling you, it's just, you got 2 types. You got the ones that's rich and sedity, and you got the ones that's just scrabbling by and they using whatever free money they got on coke. You know what I'm saying? And you're not.
And see, that's why I wish you would have put our cards on the table and let me decide how far I was going to go. But the way she
do that,
huh?
Some women will do that, Yeah, some women will tell you that, like you said, you got an honest one they'll tell you, I don't got my kids, I sniff coke, I'm smashing buddy. You know what I'm saying? Or just say, just to let you know that shit, let you decide, well, I know what type of time I'm on. Like you said, if she would have told you that, but kind of like within that first week, I don't know what all if you saw any red flags, or you was just like maybe this chick looked too good. You know what I'm saying? Or because it could be that a lot of these women look gorgeous, but they just fucked up. You know, there was no red flags other than just just the whole thing with her. Just I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? That was like the first red flag.
The only red flag she had before then was she had mommy issues.
Okay.
Where like her mom, like I guess neglected them and ignored them type deals where her grandmother had to raise them. So she always had mommy issues. So before then, it was always mommy issues. And I've been like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all either gonna have a relationship or not, or y'all need to figure it out. But beyond to me, not only was she dealing with the mommy issues on the left, but she had the good buddy smashing on the right. That's how he told me. He said, bro, I thought you was a friend, bro. When you pulled off, we heard smash that night. I'm like, all right, you more honest than my chick was. But she's everybody's chick, though.
Everybody, yeah. They don't have a problem with that. Woman, like I said, a woman, the guy who has the most history with a woman is typically the one that's always going to win in the situation. You have no skin in the game, especially those 2 months. You definitely don't have no skin in the game. Because one thing a woman would like men to know is that they haven't been dealing with a man for months, if not years. When there's no such thing as meeting a woman that's not currently dealing with somebody in some way, shape, or form. They'll tell you, "Oh, I haven't been with this dude. I haven't been with that." But there's somebody there, or there might be another woman there. You know what I'm saying? That happens too. So you gotta. I don't put nothing past. I say this all the time. Women be like, "No, you shouldn't think that." I don't put shit past no woman, man. I don't put shit past no woman at all. Because in the back of my mind, it's not a bad thing. When I'm not around you, I don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who you're on the phone with. You're not sitting there waiting for my phone call. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I've learned these things over time. That and when she's not talking to me, who she's talking to? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not gonna be around all the time. You know what I mean? But whether I want to make it my business or not, you just got to keep it cordial, man. And in her situation, she saw that you were doing all those things, and that could have been somebody you just smashed and kept it cordial with. You know what I'm saying? And not have to deal with the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to make it into a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Who said that they wanted to be in a relationship? Was it you or her?
She did.
So she wanted to be in a relationship. How far in?
We were talking for like a month and a half before then. Let's say like a full month before the initial, like, we're dating officially.
So you
go
ahead.
So pretty much me and her started chit-chatting like August or something like that, maybe about the end of August. And after that, we kind of just met up, went out a few times on dates and everything like that. Then eventually she pretty much said, listen, I'm 34. I ain't trying to play games. Give me the whole spiel in the speech. Right? Give me the benefits and all that good stuff. So by the time middle of or the end of October, she was like, yeah, we're together now, whatever. I'm like, all right, there's gonna be something new for me. And that's when I told her, like, you gotta be patient with me too.
Yeah.
Because I ain't never been married. I haven't been I ain't been in a relationship in a long time. So hey, if I forget the steps on being a boyfriend, just be patient with me. I'm gonna get better. And it was okay, I understand. And that's how everything kind of progressed after that.
So you met her in July?
It was July, but we started actually talking in August.
And we met her.
Y'all, I met her on the book.
What, on the dating app on the book?
No. So JR, you saw my Instagram, right?
Yeah.
So what I started doing was I started eliminating a lot of like individuals that really don't bring any type of like value to my page. And I started adding more actors, actresses, directors, and stuff to my Facebook. Right. And she just happened to pop up. She just so happened to pop up on my suggested friends. So after you add people in the same category type deal, Facebook will give you suggested friends.
Right.
So as I'm adding all these actors, actresses, producers, directors on my Facebook, she just magically popped up. Okay, cool. I need some more actresses under my belt anyway, because I may need you for something. Whether it's a project or you're posting something for a project, I may need you, you may need me. But she wasn't neither. It was just Facebook doing his own algorithm thing, whatever. So I add her in like less than, I don't know, maybe a few hours. She hit me up. Hey, do I know you? Rah, rah, rah. And we got to talking like that.
So she DM'd you. Okay, so she hit you up. Gotcha.
Yeah, she hit me up first.
Got it. And then everything was everything from there. And then she just turned out to do all this stuff. Yeah. Man, hey, you know, you at least I'm assuming you didn't lose no money. You know, you didn't lose. You lost time dealing with that. You know,
I lost time and nothing around because I spent Thanksgiving with her and the kids. So you know, my job gave me time off, and then I took like an additional 2 days to kind of be chilling with her. Then she messed around and you know how you sleep in school when you kind of hit your head on your arms when you sleep in school type thing. She slept like that on the couch and pinched a nerve. So I took off some days of work just to make sure she was straight. You know what I'm saying? The kids are okay, whatever. And anything after that was just when we went on to our trip in DC just last week.
And what happened there? You said she left her there. What happened there?
All right. So what happened with the DC trip was originally she wanted me to go back when we when we first got together, like early November. She was like, "Hey, my people's got a DC trip planned. Do you want to go?" And I was like, first, I'm like, I really don't do that because I know how I plan for trips. Like I have a certain way when I plan for trips, like how much money I'm gonna need, what days it is, whatever. I don't like doing it on people I've never been on trips before because the way you organize stuff is not gonna be the same way I organize stuff, and I don't like BS. But I was like, all right, I'll go. Tell me when's the date, what's the room at, blah blah blah. That's when she tells me, oh my mom's boyfriend he's a military, he get discounts, whatever. He's paying for my room. But then if you want to get your room, I can see can use his discounts. Rah. A few weeks before the trip started, she said, hey, he said if you're coming, he's not giving you his discount. Okay, cool. I started looking up the room. The room was like 2 blocks away from the White House. So the rooms are stupid expensive. So the room came like $600 for 2 nights, and then it was like $800 or $900 for 4. So I'm like, dang, I gotta work and everything, chick. I can only be there for a day or 2. She was like, well, I really want you to come. Can you come there for 4 days? I was like, honestly, I don't feel comfortable spending that much money right there for Christmas because I got 10 nieces and nephews from 2 brothers, so I got other stuff on my head now. But and then she got upset about that. I was like, all right, you're gonna have to be upset then, baby. I don't know what to tell you. So the week or 2 before the trip, she was like, I wish you would come. Rah. I said, you know what? Guess what? I use that Hopper app. I got discounts on rooms. But seriously though, I told her, I said, I'm gonna come for a day or 2. I can't stay the whole 4 days, but I'm gonna come for a day or 2. No problem. So I get there, we check in. It's okay hotel, whatever. I ain't gonna nitpick it. Right. So we get to the hotel, we take the kids out, we eating, whatever, we come back, what have you. There's like a little lounge or like a club or something up the street. She said, oh, I want to go. Mind you, the club opened at 10, it closed at 3. Yeah. So we get back to the room after we ate and everything like that. She falls asleep in her room with the kids. I go to my room, whatever. 12 o'clock at night, she hit me up. Are you still awake? I'm trying to go out. Yeah, I'm still awake. Like, chick, I'm kind of waiting for you. I spent money to be here with you. You sleep. Yeah. Whatever. Right. Whatever, All right, get ready. I'm going to get ready. So we leave the room about 1:30, 2 o'clock. The lounge closed at 3. So we only there for 1 hour. Whatever. It's our first time in DC. Not my first time. Right. We do the whole lounge thing. And then after the lounge let out at 3, we get out there maybe about 3:15, whatever. We walked around DC. We're just walking around the blocks, walking around, seeing all the little different. I think we walked to the Smithsonian. We walked over here. This is 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. And finally, she was like, I'm a little hungry. I'll go to Wawa. Cool. Go to Wawa. On the way to Wawa, she literally talking to every Jack and Jill on the way to Wawa saying, hey, this is our first time in DC. Yeah, we're staying at this hotel right here. We're on the 14th floor. I'm like, yo, don't be telling people where we at. Like, I don't know if they're going to smile on us or not. Like, I don't know. Maybe I hung with too many street dudes before. But I'm like, nah, don't be giving them that much info. But whatever the situation happened, so we didn't get back to the room. We didn't go to sleep till 7 o'clock in the morning. The next morning, we go out as the big family to the Smithsonian, where they got like the African American Museum and all that good stuff, whatever. She tells me there'll be a good time for you to meet, talk to my mom and talk to her boyfriend so they can get to know you. Cool. I'm down for that. I only got 1 or 2 hours of sleep in me because we went to sleep at 7:30. We're up here walking around at 9:30. Whatever. We get to the Smithsonian. We check in. We start walking around. Then I see that everyone started splitting up. You know what I'm saying? The mama and one of her sons, or the mama and old girl's son is, and they're walking by themselves. Her other kid is walking by himself, and then the boyfriend or whoever, he's up around the corner because whatever, he does his own thing. So I said, boom, I'm gonna go talk to your mom first. She's the closest one to me. Talk to her mom, talking about the museum, just talking about everything like that, whatever. Knock the mom. I go find the mom's boyfriend. I'm like, I got one more person to talk to, then I'm done. I go find the mom's boyfriend. Had a good chat about him. He was like, I'm military, what is in it for X amount of years, rah. 25, 30-minute conversation. I'm like, cool. I talked to 2 of them, got them all knocked out of one. Let me go back to Bay. I go walk back through the museum looking for Bay. Like, where's she at? She got her youngest one with her, and she just kind of looking through the museum, whatever. She looks at me and said, you give me homeboy vibes. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You've been ignoring me the whole time we've been in here. I was like, chick, do you not just send me into this mission of meeting your people and talking to them? Did you not just tell me that less than 10 minutes ago to go talk to your people, let them get to know you, rah. She was like, I feel like you ignored me. Chick, you sent me on a mission. Right. I completed my mission. I'm back on base. What's going on?
Yeah.
And she just had like an attitude with her, like she was jealous that her parents got more talking time than she had with me. I'm like, all right, bro, like what's going on? And she kept saying homeboy vibes. I was like, listen, you tell me what you want from me and I'll give it to you. I said, you can have anything you want. Just let me know what you want. You know what you want. And she was like, well, you should already know. Bro.
Yeah.
What you talking about, man? You should know. I'm not gonna tell you because it's not gonna be genuine if I tell you then you do it. I want you to do it without me telling you this. I said, listen, I don't play riddles. I'm not Batman, Robin, I'm not the Penguin. I don't play riddles.
Not the Penguin,
you tell me you tell me what you want, and you can already been had it. She started playing the riddle games. I said, hey, talk to me when you're ready to talk to me. So I'll go back to her, I guess you could say her stepfather, mom's boyfriend, and her oldest son, the 14, 15-year-old. We start walking the museum. She texts me like, why you ignoring me? Why are you giving me homeboy vibes? Rah. I said, you're so confusing, bro. I don't understand you. Like, what do you want? Pretty much. And she repeats the same shit, I shouldn't have to tell you, rah, whatever. It got to the point, JR, that I got so pissed off. I said, "Hell, it been cool meeting y'all. I'm going back to the room."
Right.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen Roots so many times. You know how many slave movies is out there? I don't want to see the museum right now. Right. I don't want to see the African museum. I ain't nothing but the slavery and our overcoming of the past. I've seen enough. I'm done. Let me go to the room because you're already pissing me off. Whatever. Her family comes back. Then she said, "Hey, we're all going to go to the pool together. Are you coming down to the pool?" All right, whatever. Maybe I need to cool down in the pool. Why not? So I get suited and booted, getting ready to go down to the pool. And her older son is, he's very quiet. Like you can tell, like, you know what I'm saying? He's not a happy kid. I get to the pool. Her son starts splashing water on me, indicating that he wants me to bond or play or whatever. So I'm like, cool, let's get it. We're having a good time in the pool. We get there like 30 minutes before the pool closed. We had a great 30 minutes. Whatever. Yeah. We pack up to leave. She pulls that same shit. You've been ignoring me. You've been ignoring me when we was at the pool. You're giving me homeboy vibes. What are you talking about? Are you jealous that your son got your child has my attention and not you? You got jealous of your mom. You got jealous of your step pops. You got jealous of your son. Like, what's going on, man? And that's when she was like, well, when we was in the museum, I wanted you to hug up on me, kiss up on me, rah, 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 rah. But JR, the night before, she sat there and told me, I'm more of a tomboy. I don't like public display of affection. So JR, so think about it. That's what I'm talking about, the renege on everything. Like the day
she sounds like she all over the fucking place. Damn.
All over the fucking place. So we tried to talk it out that night, and every time I talk, she just interrupt me. Every time I say something, she interrupt me. Every time she talks, she want me to shut the hell up. So I'll let her talk or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, this is how I feel about the situation. She'll just cut me off. So I give everybody 3 strikes. Baseball rules. She did it once. I said, okay. She did it twice. I said, okay. She did it 3 times. I said, I'm out. I have a better conversation with the wall. I can go to my room and have a better conversation with the people at the front desk. Because right now you're cutting me off. You're not letting me speak.
Right.
So whatever. I squashed the whole situation. So the next morning I woke up. I had to be home anyway. I said, you know what? I'm not going to tell her bye. I was like, I think this is it. For real. I think this is it for real, for real. So on the way back home from DC, she calls me saying, hey, you got my son's key to their apartment. I said, you know what? I do. I forgot all about it. Whatever. So how are you going to leave DC while giving me my son's key? I said, yo, I'm already down. I'm already on 395 going to 95.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to just give it to your best friend that lives below you. Why do you feel like it's a good idea to give my best friend my key? Well, chick, you just said your best friend. So I'm giving it to your best friend. I'm not giving it to the stranger you don't talk to across the hallway. I'm giving it to your best friend that you also have the key to her apartment.
Right.
So you have the key to her apartment, but it's kind of weird that I have to give that she'll have a key to your apartment. Like, what's going on here? So that all happens, and the best friend hit me up and said, what's going on? I told her what was going on. And then we all had a little, not me and the girl, but me and the best friend we had a sit down, was like, listen, I ain't want to tell you this, right? But you ain't gonna believe me, so I'm gonna bring someone else on the phone. And that's when she brought old boy that was smashing. The friend that was just living with her. And that's when I unveiled a lot of stuff that she's still on that powder, that her godfather supplying her. The godfather gave her $600,000, $800,000, and $1,000 in 3 different times. So JR, if you buying this shit and you ain't paying for it and you get money back too, you know what I'm saying? You clapping them cheeks.
That's fact.
You know what I'm saying? You're sitting on it, you're swallowing something's going on. There's a transaction going on. So after all that being said and done, I pretty much hit old girl. I was like, yo, I heard your stories. I heard about Jack, Jill, Paul, Peter, whoever. I said, I'm gonna walk my separate ways because right now you off the chain. And to this day, she denies any of it, even though we all had like a 4-way conversation.
Right. So
and then
the dealer what?
And then the dude, the godfather, whatever, we tried to call him, but he was like, I'm out of it. I'm out of it. You know what I'm saying? He just takes his cheeks and go.
Keep it a player. So this is what I was going to ask you, but somebody looks like they put it in the chat here. What is this? Cutie Master? It said, maybe you were giving her homeboy vibes. What did you do to raise her sexual attraction on the trip? Which is what I wasn't gonna ask you that exactly, but by what I heard you saying and what she was asking of you, was there a time when you threw something at her like, baby, I'll take care of you when we get back to the hotel. I can't wait to desecrate you when we get back to this hotel. You know what I'm saying? Or when she said that, you grab her by the throat. I'm not telling you how to mac. I'm just saying, like in the Smithsonian or wherever y'all was at, when she said some shit like, "Oh, that's how you feel," and you grab her ass or whatever, and just put it on her right there and get her to shut up. You know what I'm saying? Because if she talking like that, okay, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Was there any type of like sexual aggression to kind of like get her like, oh shit, like, this is, because she's talking this shit. So if that's how you feel, no, when we get back, this is what's gonna happen. Let's leave this pool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm just saying in terms of. But it sounds like she's fucked up outside of that, from what you're telling me. But in terms of these things, for her to keep saying you giving me homeboy vibes, you ignoring me. You know what I'm saying? You know, because women, you know, like you said, you haven't done the boyfriend girlfriend thing in a while. But women will say some shit in a moment, and it sounds like she got a bunch of conflicting stuff going on. But they'll say some stuff in a moment in reference to like you may be paying attention, or you may not be. I came up here with this trip for me and you. Now you talking to them, even though you did talk to them, like she said. How much time was you actually interacting with her? You know what I mean? And I'm not playing devil's advocate. I'm just asking. You know,
You mean at that time in the Smithsonian when we was in the museum thing?
that whole time, that whole trip. How much time did you actually spend with her on that trip?
The whole trip, I spent the whole time with her on the trip. When we got to the Smithsonian, it was the only time we separated throughout the time that I was there.
Right.
And that was after she said, "Yo, get to know my people." And that's when our people had split. I said, "All right, I'm gonna go talk to your mom real quick, whatever." And even after I talked to her mom and we had our conversation after everything had hit the fan, she still said, "Oh, you never talked to my mom. My mom said you never talked to her." I'm like, how am I in her face having a full-blown discussion? She's telling me what all these artifacts are, and I never talked to her. But
Right.
yeah, when I did try to like, be the boyfriend, like hold on her waist, hold her hand, she was like, like she didn't want public affection. But on the back end, she was like, "Well, you could have held my hand." I'm like, "Yo, are you delusional? Like, are you high right now? Like, are you drunk right now?"
Somebody want to know if you got the buns. I'm pretty sure within 4 or 5 months you got the
Yeah,
buns.
I've been got the buns. I've been got the buns. The buns been gotten. The buns were desecrated before Halloween. Trick or treat. You feel me?
Yeah,
The buns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're asking, he got it and it just didn't turn out. It just didn't turn out in the long run the way it could have. It sounded like a bunch of craziness going on, and her not knowing exactly what she wanted in life. Because as a lot of these attachments that people have, whether the person's providing vices to you or this person's providing D to you, you know what I'm saying? Some women just can't let it go, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. But hey man, on to the next one or whatever. Keep doing your thing, man. You know,
Well, you see my IG, brother. I keep moving, so I'm on different sets. I'm meeting different people, better people.
I'm trying to get into acting myself, man. You know what I'm saying? One day, you know.
Hey, I was just on a TV show Fox, Our Kind of People.
Yeah.
I think it's streaming on Amazon right now. I was on set with Morris Chestnut for 6 months. Cool dude. Joe Morton, Nadine Ellis. I mean, yeah, man, jump in it, JR. It's fun, brother.
Yes, that's dope, man. I don't know where to start, but yeah, it's I gotta figure it out, man. That's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, man. Hey, that's a crazy story. You know, it looks like you didn't get her pregnant, so you good.
Man. Yo, don't even kid about that, JR. Don't even kid about that. Hey. But yeah, I made a smooth exit.
Smooth exit out. It left her there, you know, and on that first thing smoking, I probably would have been like, it ain't but too much you can tolerate, you know, in terms of certain things. And I guess you wanted the best in turn. And men, I mean, people do things, man, when they want stuff to work out. And that's not the craziest shit. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't work.
And see, the whole time, I'm gonna tell fellas and females this too, yo. Follow your gut, cause out the whole time, I was like, my gut kept saying like, man, something ain't right here, bro.
Yeah, get up.
But then my mind was saying, nah, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I could relax a little bit more. Maybe I can overlook this because something else trumps that. Now listen to that gut. That gut is some real stuff, man. Cause literally, through that whole process, she was the only person I was communicating to, texting, calling wise. My friends, they're all parents. They're doing stuff. I got other friends that are into their careers. I ain't hear nothing from nobody. The day after we broke up, everybody started hitting me up saying, hey, someone told me to reach out to you, man. I ain't heard from you in about 3 months, man. How you feeling? How you going? I'm like, bruh, that just tells me that was some black clouds hovering above my head. A reason why, you know what I'm saying, all this started happening. So yeah, men and women, follow your gut. Your gut says one thing, follow it. Don't think with your head. You're gonna overthink it.
Somebody said
Like,
Shorty must have had that gripper. I was about to say that she had the homie whipped. You know what I'm saying?
No. So she never like I don't ever get pussy whipped by that box whip or whatever. But with me not being in a relationship for a minute and then jumping into a relationship, like I have a certain like schedule I like to keep.
Yeah.
Like when I go travel, I always have money for getting there, money for my own personal BS, and then money for my emergency funds.
Gotcha.
If you get your car towed or anything like that, I'm just not really like wired to just be spontaneous and just let whatever happen, because then you can be walking home. And if you 12 hours away, you know what I'm saying, your thumb gonna be like this all the whole way down there. So when I started getting into a relationship, I started noticing signs, and I was like, nah, maybe I'm just overthinking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm just stuck into my own schedule or my own particular ways, but now I got another person coming into my life. They have their own ways I have to consider. So I was thinking like that, kind of on a positive note. But then my gut kept saying to me, man, something ain't right. You know, and that's what I wasn't listening to. So it wasn't like she had me whipped by no means throughout the whole time. I was sitting there thinking like, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Nah, this ain't something off. And then finally everything to hit the fan last week or 2 weeks ago. So that's when my homeboy told me that you should have listened to that gut, man. You should have listened to that gut. That gut tells you everything you need to know. And that's where I'm at where I'm with it now.
Hey man. Hey, much blessings, man. It only gets better. You know, you still young. You say she was 34, you 32. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It only gets better, man. You still young. You know, still young. So you got time. Hey, don't just leave them women especially if they got kids in trouble. You know, within them first 2 weeks, you got to be able to tell if this gonna be the move. You know, if it's this just smash only for smashing purpose only. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of wish you should approach me like that. Like, listen, I'm trying to just add you to my body count. I would have accepted it. I'd have been like, all right, cool, you know. But the way she just kind of kicked it, you know, I was, you know, told me different vibes, told me different answers, and that's what it was.
You're not gonna have too many women that's just gonna come out and just be like, I just want to smash. I'm not saying they don't exist, because they're gonna try to have that, you know, that representative first that makes them seem like I'm a good girl, or this is the type of time I'm on, mature vibes only, and really I got a bunch of fuckery. Not saying they all, but you know, everybody's got some fuckery going on. You know, so yeah.
And see, we're in the era of everyone keeps it 100. And you ask anybody in the streets, I keep it 100, keep it 100, keep it 100. But then, you know, you start digging deep and you're like, you kind of like 25%ish.
Right.
You know? Ain't nothing wrong with a female being like, listen, I'm not into a relationship. I got so much stuff on my plate. But you can be my sneaky link, you know, we can kick it once or twice, whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But like, when you got like 4-5 dudes and you already in a full-blown relationship, it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You need to make a decision. What's going on?
Facts.
Because you don't know if they're, you know, are they having sex protected? You know what you're doing. And now you may be exposing somebody to some other BS that they don't deserve.
It's a lot of cheeks getting clapped, a lot of clubs getting shot up, a lot of VD going around, a lot of BV going around. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I appreciate you calling in. I'm surprised I've been on here this long listening. You got quite an interesting story there. You know, guys, take heed. Y'all heard what he said, you know, and hey, man.
Because I've been trying to catch up with you for the longest time, brother. I've been hearing you on IG. I've been on all your videos. Because most time be me and like 3 other cats commenting on your videos. When you had Miss King on, when she first came on onto your channel. What's her name? Delilah? Delia? Delia, yeah. When she first came on the scene, yeah. I was right there with you, like a bunch of other people. And I really don't miss your show, man, unless I'm at work or something like that. But yeah, I've been trying to catch up with you. I'll be hollering at you on IG. You know what I'm saying? Every time you post up something new, you're on your channel coming on tonight, and you got the little snippet going on. I'll be like, oh, let me like that. I'll see the little the thumbnail.
Oh yeah. Hey, I
Yeah.
appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody who rocks with me, man. Because this stuff is not if you're a YouTuber, unless you basically on the algorithm side, this stuff is not for the faint of heart. So I appreciate everybody that rocks with me because there's no consistency with my viewership. So like I said, I appreciate the people who do consistently tune in. I don't get to meet them all. As you just said, you just mentioned something I didn't know. You know what I mean? And but that means a lot to me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah.
I remember when you used to come on the show with just a T-shirt. I'm like, oh, this brother new. Now you got the button up. You know what I'm saying? You got the cut now.
The,
You
the,
know,
t-
I see you, brother.
the t-shirt, huh?
You just came in with the white tee, just on some regular stuff. Then you started coming in with the suits. I was like, okay, you got the suits popping now. Now you coming in with the button up. You evolved too, brother. So I've been watching your evolution since then.
That's what it's about, man. And like I said, I'm doing the skits, so make sure you guys check it out. And like I said, I got an interview tomorrow night with I already mentioned it earlier in this. The Poly. I got this guy and his 3 wives gonna be on tomorrow night. Then I got the Queen Maker. She'll be back. I know a lot of fellas didn't like her. The Queen Maker will be back on Tuesday. Princella. So we'll be chopping it up. So it'll be live, for sure. And I'm trying to get this Just Pearly, for you guys that watch Just Pearly. I'm trying to get this interview with Just Pearly here next week. So, we'll see how that goes though, man. For sure.
But then I'm gonna go ahead and let you wrap up your show, brother. I'm gonna step out. Hey, appreciate you.
Hey, appreciate you calling in, man, and that interesting story, man. Stay up. Yeah. Shout out to RJ. That was a incredible story. I know a lot of you guys have been through something similar, you know, where you got to be a mind reader. I mean, sometimes, man, when women act out, fellas, you gotta be sexually aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta say some shit like, "Baby, I'm sorry I missed that." You know what I'm saying? It won't happen again. And then you just grab her by the throat and you just, or you grab her by the ass, or you just pull her close to you and be like, I didn't know you wanted me like that, baby. Let's slide to the car real quick. You know? Baby, I mean, like, yo, I'm gonna take care of you when we get back to the hotel. Relax. You know? Or if she say grab her hand, you grab her hand, you get behind her. You don't like PDA, huh? Stick your tongue in her ear. Say and then whisper when we get back, it's over. That's what women say shit like that because they want to get they trying to get that reaction, and you gotta like come with more than what they asking for. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do crazy shit like that. And I don't even think that's crazy. That's just like you being, and no disrespect to RJ, but that's just you being a man. Because a woman will confuse you. So that's when you cut all that confusion and you say, this is what the fuck is gonna happen. Don't ever let a woman confuse you. I'm running this shit. I wouldn't have went on that trip unless she was paying, that's for sure. $600 and we not in the same room. And Buddy's not, I mean, a grown man's supposed to pay for his thing anyway, but nah, I'm not about to pay that. The fuck? You pay for the room, I'll come. Nah. And that doesn't make me broke just because I don't want to pay, But you gotta watch out for things like that when women say stuff or they try to confuse you. Because if you let her throw confusion, she will do it. Trust me, she'll do it and she'll run with it. Or if she said, I didn't say that, or word, you didn't say that. All right, cool. I'll talk to you later. Because now you questioning me. You didn't say that. Okay. We're not about to argue. Because they get off on that too. So you never argue with a woman. Well, that'll be the last time I bring some shit over here. You don't want no Captain Crunch when you just said you want a Captain Crunch? That'll be the last. You can forget about it, sweetie. But yeah, but Buddy didn't need to be in that, man. She was a coke sniffer. You know, she had a few dudes clapping the cheeks, and she had some kids that were older, and this dude don't have no kids. You know, I mean, a woman that's, you know, if the man say he don't have the money to be going up there paying for an extra room, why am I paying for an extra room? Just to follow you around? Nah. Nah, I'm not coming up here just to follow you around. No, men love to argue with men that like to argue. Women know who they can argue with. Because what you're not supposed to do is argue with a woman. You just tell her, I'm not about to argue with you. If you're going to argue, I'm about to leave. Or I'm about to get off this phone. Women argue with men who like to argue. You would have been hit it and dropped your seed and dipped. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a live stream. I'll call you back. Yeah. You would have dropped your seed. You would have hit the club up and dipped. Yeah, man. But anyway, I've been on here way longer than I should, man. Buddy just had a good story. Never put a woman or any person you just met. 18 years, he would have dropped his seed. No bad attitude. Anyway, man, it's late. You would have shot the club up and left, huh? I got you. Anyway, man, it's time to retire for the evening. You know, on here far too long. So yeah, about to get up out of here. So you guys have a good evening, and I'll catch y'all here tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going live. Make sure you guys set a notification right now by going on my homepage for the Life of Polly going down tomorrow, and also set notification for the show on Tuesday with Princella. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and make sure you have your questions ready and everything. And I'm out of here. Peace.